everyone is quitting their jobs, traveling the world, posting on Instagram or YouTube, and trying to build a media empire. Well, I did that too. This is my story, the struggles, the wins, and how it's really going after I took the leap. Hey, I'm Anna, and for years I worked in the IT sector and I did everything right. I had stability in everything you might want from a corporate job, but I wasn't alive. So I wanted adventure and to create things on my terms. So I quit. I traveled only with a backpack, a camera, and a phone, and a dream of becoming an influencer. I wanted to share my experiences, my travels, and to build something of my own. I spent months traveling Southeast Asia. It was the best experience of my life, experiencing new cultures, food, amazing beaches, fantastic temples. Well, everything was so out of the ordinary and frankly magical. I was traveling with a friend, and honestly, traveling with someone for so long, it brings struggles. You are always negotiating and trying to live your life in the way that you love to do it without really messing with the other person. So that's one of the struggles. The other one was definitely spending all the time filming and also not wanting to spend the evenings editing. So I took the time to experience the culture fully and leave the editing for later, which is something that I'm still struggling with because I still have things to edit from that time. After I started posting online, I realized this is not quite what it seems from the outside. Constant chasing of the algorithm, overworking yourself, always on 24/7 thinking about content, it's exhausting. Growing followers is a really slow process, and actually, if you hit a viral video, you might gain 10,000 followers from just one video, but they might not be aligned with your purpose. Also, these followers might not amount or convert to anything. I made some partnerships with big pages, and that helped a little bit to stabilize the growth. That is, until I hit 1 million views on one video of me running in a red dress through Taman Dedari in Bali with big statues in the background. The notifications went crazy. And yes, I got some attention from brands wanting to work with me. But it was short-lived and the deals weren't great. It was mostly free gifts with you having to pay the shipping and some free experiences. It's crazy how you create for hours, come with like very complicated concepts and hours of editing, and a simple video with 2 clips of a really stunning place or some unexpected thing can really make you blow up. Everybody thinks they know how to post. Everyone thinks they know marketing because nowadays they think they post on Instagram and you have a business. Well, that simply isn't true. And YouTube, it's a whole different game. You'll have to edit for hours, learn SEO, do subtitles in different languages, and quite frankly, it's a work of several days to put out a short video of 8 minutes, and that's mostly nobody watches the whole video. My YouTube channel still isn't monetized, so if you would like to do your part and support me, please hit subscribe and watch my videos. That helps a lot. My biggest breaks on this channel were destinations in Portugal that weren't widely covered yet. Comporta, Costa da Caparica, they were my best videos to date. And so I want to say that even though this is quite a hard job, YouTube, it's worth it on the long run. So if you have a YouTube channel or if you are thinking about starting one, don't quit. While I was doing this and burning through my savings, some people suggested, wow, your videos are really interesting. Why don't you do this for companies? And yes, the thought had crossed my mind, but I knew how much effort I was putting in my own content creation. So it was fair to say that I couldn't balance both. So making it for companies and chasing the money would not give me the time to create my own. But I risked it. I tried and succeeded in starting a social media agency. I started small, and a lot of advice you'll find in the internet is telling you with good reason to chase the small companies. Yes, it might be easier, they might be more forgiving of your lack of skills, but also there's not where the money is. And so I was pushing my services to small companies in Portugal to manage their Instagram at first. Later on, I added more services like ads and email marketing and websites, and I grew my team to 8 freelancers. For me, this is a revelation because I was afraid of starting a company. I was afraid of the taxes and the accounting and the responsibility of it. And also, I was afraid of the responsibility to deal directly with clients because I always worked in corporate and I was not in sales. But the truth is, I turned the creative job into an account management role. I was just pushing sales, managing client expectations, managing my team, and it was really draining me because I never wanted to be in sales my entire life. Although yes, it's an important part of being an entrepreneur and you need sales because it's the life of the business. Still, this gave me invaluable experience. Starting a business, dealing with all the constraints of being an owner and building a team from zero. It was truly life-changing for my career and for my future businesses. Because of my career in management and my work growing my own social media accounts, the travel industry started to notice me. They thought that I could create, market, and lead a travel agency. And so I was offered a position as a travel agency director. Some of the best professional days I had in my career happened on this job. Getting a standing ovation in a boardroom. Leading teams, leading managers, going to Austria with the embassy to dine in closed museums like the Museum of Natural History. Wow! And yes, building marketing campaigns, building strategy, and this all confirmed that I was meant for leadership roles in big companies. It was a perfect fit, but yes, nothing is perfect. I had to deal with office politics and I didn't have much more time to do any side quests like content creation. Eventually the project came to an end and I am no longer director Anna. Just Anna, traveling Anna. And this reminds me what I love the most, creating, traveling, building my own stuff. So now I'm back to square one, starting from scratch, and we'll see what the future holds. So now I'm back to content creation and growing my own socials and traveling and experimenting with new businesses. I'm writing a book, I'm building a blog, I'm starting to think about an Airbnb and UGC, and in all this path, now I have achieved a little bit more success. I had like a viral video go to 4 million views and I had my first real brand deals. And I couldn't be happier with that. The main takeaways are to take bold steps. If you can, follow your dreams. You only have one life to live, and so make it count. Embrace your struggles, focus on what matters to you, and be clear on what you want. Protecting your time is the most valuable lesson that I can offer you, both from a business standpoint, but also learned from heartbreaks in dating. And so yes, everyone is chasing likes, followers, opportunities, and this is my journey, creating, leading, traveling, and hopefully inspiring you all. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.